All right, gentlemen, welcome to the Male Playbook.
Yeah, buckle up.
This is the podcast where we decode the matrix of modern manhood.
We're serving up straight talk, no chaser.
No safe spaces here.
Just raw, unfiltered insights to help you level up your life.
We're talking relationships, finances, self-improvement.
The whole damn playbook for winning at this game we call life.
Man, you might be wondering, what exactly is this Male Playbook all about?
Well, think of it like this.
You've been living in this world, taking things at face value.
Swallowing the blue pill, so to speak.
But what if I told you there's a different way of seeing things?
A way to peel back the layers of bullshit and see the world for what it really is.
That's where the red pill comes in.
And that's what this podcast is all about.
Exploring the ideas, the strategies, the mindset of what's known as the red pill philosophy.
Now, before you go thinking this is some misogynistic men's rights rant,
Hold on a second.
it's not about hating women.
It's about understanding the dynamics between men and women
The realities of the dating market, the unspoken rules of the game.
and how to use that knowledge to your advantage. Look, the red pill community, it's got its own lingo, its own way of seeing the world,
We'll break it down for you and make it digestible.
because at its core, it's about empowering men
Giving you the tools to be the best version of yourself.
to create the life you want on your own terms. So let's dive into some of the key concepts.
One of the biggest ones you'll hear about is the fake reality.
Think of it like the Matrix,
We're constantly bombarded with messages that distort the truth.
especially when it comes to relationships.
Movies, TV shows, social media.
They paint this picture of love and dating that's straight up fantasy.
You know the whole happily ever after myth?
The problem is guys buy into this crap.
And then they wonder why their own relationships don't measure up.
They end up frustrated, resentful, feeling like they're failing.
It's not their fault.
It's the fake reality that's set them up for disappointment. So how do we break free from this matrix?
First step awareness.
You got to recognize that you're being sold a narrative.
A story that's designed to keep you consuming, keep you chasing after something that doesn't even exist.
Next, you got to start questioning everything.
Don't just accept what you're told.
Think critically.
Look for evidence.
And most importantly, trust your own gut. The red pill is all about seeing the world through a different lens,
One that's grounded in reality.
not some Disney fairy tale.
Now, another key concept you'll hear about is hypergamy.
This one tends to ruffle some feathers.
But it's a fundamental principle of human behavior.
And understand it can be a game changer in the dating world. So what is hypergamy?
Simply put, it's the tendency for women to be attracted to men who are of higher status or value.
Now, before you jump down my throat,
I'm not saying all women are gold diggers.
or that they only care about money.
It's more nuanced than that.
It's about security, it's about resources, it's about feeling protected and provided for.
And in today's world,
Status and resources often come in the form of success, ambition drive.
it's about being a man who can lead, who can provide, who can conquer.
Now, I know this can be a bitter pill to swallow for some guys.
But it's the reality of the game.
Women are wired to seek out the best possible mate.
And men need to step up to the plate if they want to compete.
So what does this mean for you, practically speaking?
It means you got to focus on building your value,
Your career, your finances, your physical fitness.
your personality, your social skills, your overall game.
You got to become the kind of man that women find irresistible.
The kind of man who embodies those alpha male traits.
Confidence, ambition, strength, resilience. Now, we'll dive deeper into all of this in future episodes.
But for now,
Just plant that seed in your mind.
hypergamy is real.
And understanding it can help you navigate the dating world with more success.
All right, let's talk about another big one, the sexual marketplace.
This is basically the arena where men and women compete for mates.
It's the dating game. The single scene, the world of online dating.
And it's a brutal competition out there.
Men are constantly vying for attention.
Women are bombarded with options.
So how do you stand out from the crowd?
How do you make yourself a valuable commodity in this marketplace?
The red pill has some strategies for that.
First and foremost, you got to understand the rules of the game.
What are women looking for?
What are the signals they're sending?
How do you present yourself in a way that's attractive and appealing?
It's like marketing, but for your love life.
You got to have a unique selling proposition.
Something that sets you apart from all the other guys out there. Now, we'll get into the specifics of all of this in later episodes.
But the key takeaway here is this.
The dating game has changed.
The old rules don't apply anymore.
You can't just sit back and wait for things to happen.
You got to be proactive, assertive, and strategic.
You got to play the game to win.
Otherwise, you're going to get left behind.
Now, I know some of this might sound a little harsh.
But it's the truth.
And the sooner you accept it, the sooner you can start making changes in your life.
The red pill is about empowering you
Giving you the knowledge and the tools to create the life you want.
to find the woman of your dreams
To be the best man you can be. So if you're ready to take the red pill,
and see the world for what it really is.
then stick with us.
We've got a lot more to cover.
And trust me.
It's going to be a wild ride. Welcome back to the Male Playbook.
We're glad you're still with us.
Because things are about to get even more interesting.
In the last segment, we dropped some truth bombs on you.
Hypergamy, the sexual marketplace.
The fake reality that's been holding you back.
It's a lot to digest.
We get it.
But trust us.
This knowledge is power.
And once you start seeing the world through this new lens,
You can't unsee it.
it's like Neo taking the red pill in the Matrix.
Suddenly, everything becomes clear.
The patterns, the dynamics,
Yeah.
the unspoken rules of the game.
So let's dive a little deeper into this whole fake reality concept.
We touched on how it shows up in relationships.
But it goes way beyond that.
It permeates every aspect of our lives.
Think about the media.
Movies, TV shows, news.
They're constantly feeding us narratives that are designed to manipulate us,
To make us feel a certain way.
to buy certain products.
To conform to a certain worldview.
And one of the biggest ways they do this is by emasculating men.
They portray us as weak, indecisive, bumbling idiots.
Always needing a woman to rescue us.
Or they cast us as the villains.
The toxic masculinity trope.
The patriarchy that needs to be dismantled.
All bullshit.
And it's designed to make you feel bad about being a man.
To make you question your instincts.
To suppress your natural masculinity.
But here's the thing.
There's nothing wrong with being a man.
In fact, it's something to be celebrated.
Masculinity is a powerful force.
It's what drives us to achieve, to protect, to provide.
It's what makes us leaders, innovators, builders.
And it's time we reclaim it.
The red pill is about embracing your masculinity.
Not apologizing for it.
Not letting society shame you for being who you are.
Now, this doesn't mean being a jerk.
Or treating women badly.
It means being assertive, confident, and self-assured,
It means knowing your worth.
and not letting anyone tell you otherwise. So how do we break free from this emasculation agenda?
First, you got to start filtering the information you consume.
Be critical of what you watch, what you read, what you listen to.
Ask yourself,
Is this empowering me?
or is this making me feel less than a man?
Mac, and surround yourself with positive influences.
Other men who are on the same journey?
Mentors, role models, brothers in arms.
Guys who will challenge you, support you, and inspire you to be your best?
And finally,
Start taking action.
don't just sit around consuming information.
Put what you learn into practice.
Hit the gym.
Level up your finances.
Improve your social skills.
Just take risks.
Step outside of your comfort zone.
Because that's where the real growth happens.
All right, let's shift gears for a minute.
And talk about another area where this fake reality is prevalent.
Finances.
Yeah. The world of money is full of illusions.
Get-rich-quick schemes.
Promises of overnight success.
The idea that you can just manifest wealth.
It's all a bunch of crap.
The truth is,
Building wealth takes time, effort, and discipline.
it's about making smart investments
Living below your means.
and developing a long-term strategy. The red pill emphasizes financial independence.
Because money equals freedom.
It gives you options.
It allows you to live life on your own terms. And it's a key component of being a high-value man.
Now, we're not going to get into specific financial advice here,
That's a whole other podcast.
but the key takeaway is this.
Don't fall for the hype.
There's no shortcut to wealth
It takes hard work, smart decisions.
and a willingness to delay gratification.
Now let's talk about another aspect of the fake reality.
The idea that success is guaranteed
That if you just follow your passion,
and work hard enough,
you'll inevitably achieve your dreams.
this is a dangerous myth.
Because it sets people up for disappointment.
The truth is,
Success is not a linear path.
there will be setbacks.
There will be failure.
There will be times when you want to give up. The red pill teaches us to embrace the struggle,
To see challenges as opportunities for growth.
to develop resilience.
And to never give up on our goals.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you have to be a workaholic.
Or sacrifice your health and well-being for success.
It's about finding a balance,
Working hard
but also taking time to recharge
to enjoy life.
and to pursue your passions. All right, let's wrap up this segment by talking about one final aspect of the fake reality.
The idea that you need to be perfect.
To have it all figured out.
To be a flawless human being.
This is another dangerous myth.
Because it sets you up for failure.
The truth is,
We're all flawed.
we all make mistakes.
We all have our own unique challenges.
The red pill teaches us to embrace our imperfections,
To be comfortable in our own skin.
to accept ourselves for who we are. Now, this doesn't mean we shouldn't strive to improve,
to become better versions of ourselves.
but it means we shouldn't beat ourselves up for our shortcomings.
Because it's our imperfections that make us human.
And it's our willingness to embrace those imperfections
That allows us to connect with others on a deeper level.
So let's ditch the fake reality.
And embrace the truth.
We're not perfect.
But we're perfectly imperfect.
And that's more than enough.
All right, gentlemen.
We've covered a lot of ground in this episode.
We've talked about the fake reality,
The importance of embracing your masculinity,
the principles of hypergamy, and the sexual marketplace.
and the need to develop financial independence and resilience.
But this is just the tip of the iceberg.
There's so much more to explore.
And we'll be diving deeper in future episodes.
So if you're ready to take the red pill,
And continue on this journey of self-discovery.
then make sure you subscribe to the Male Playbook
And join us next time.
for more raw, unfiltered insights on how to win at the game of life.
We'll see you then.
Welcome back to the Male Playbook, gentlemen.
It's time for the final chapter of today's Red Pill Deep Dive.
We've been talking about this whole concept of the fake reality,
Peel back the layers of bullshit.
exposing the matrix, so to speak.
And I think it's important to emphasize one key point.
This is not about becoming some cynical, jaded asshole.
No, it's quite the opposite.
The red pill is about empowerment,
It's about taking control of your life.
making conscious choices.
and creating the reality you want.
It's about becoming the best version of yourself.
Not the version that society dictates.
Now, one of the things we haven't talked about yet is the importance of community,
Yeah. This journey can be a bit lonely at times.
especially when you're first starting to see the world through a different lens.
Your friends and family might not understand.
They might even think you're going crazy.
That's why it's so important to connect with other men who are on the same path,
Guys who get it
who've taken the red pill.
and who are committed to self-improvement.
There's a certain brotherhood that develops
A sense of camaraderie.
when you're surrounded by men who are striving to be their best.
It's incredibly powerful.
So if you're feeling isolated,
Or like you're the only one who sees the world this way.
know that you're not alone,
There are millions of men out there who are waking up
who are taking the red pill,
and who are building a new kind of masculinity,
one that's grounded in reality,
in strength,
in purpose.
and in brotherhood. So go out there,
Connect with other men,
build your tribe,
and support each other on this journey.
because together,
We can create a better world,
for ourselves.
and for generations to come.
That's it for this episode of the Male Playbook, gentlemen.
Keep taking those red pills.
And we'll see you next time.